Hello everybody, welcome to After Further Review. I'm your host, Steve Tower, and tonight we are bringing History Maker Baseball back onto the tabletop, continuing our co-op season with the New England Minutemen. We're starting our May games, so this is game number 9 of our co-op league. And tonight we'll be taking on the Chicago Brawlers. So New England had sort of an up and down first month of the season. We were 4-4, 3-1 in the friendly confines of Bitty Beer, but just 1-3 on the road. So we'll have our number 1 starter, Fernando de la Rosa, on the mound, going up against JB Weems, the number 1 starter for Chicago. Welcome to everyone in the chat room, and a big shout out to the manager for Chicago. James Hart is in the chat room, which is great because that means that he gets to make all the decisions for his squad. So we will get things going with our pregame rolls. First game of season, or first game of a series here in the new month. Both teams will be semi-harmonious, so we don't need to roll for that. So first we'll roll for visiting Chicago to see if anything happens on their game day, and they will. Front office, minor perk with a player. The player is going to be a reserve infielder. So let's see, on the bench, do they have an infielder? Oh, indeed they do. Evan Johnstone will have a minor perk today. Let's see, and he is going to be hot this game. All right, so I'll make a note of that. So he'll have a hot batter coming off the bench. And that is, as well as they have until further notice, that they have no cold player. So their number 2 batter will be their designated hot player for the game, and they will have no designated cold player. For your New England Minutemen, we will have no issue. Batting coach comes in just to say hi before the game, and nothing going on. So for New England, Hector Avellaneda is hot, as well as Fernando de la Rosa is hot. I've had de la Rosa with his hot till further notice for quite a while, and I haven't been able to enjoy it because his turn in the rotation hasn't come around. So here we go. De la Rosa will finish his warm-up tosses on the mound. And the president of the De La Rosa fan club, Cross, is in the chat room. So he's got the K signs ready. Our umpire crew tonight, Frank Kazi, is behind the plate. Strict and semi-questionable. So who knows if that will come in. Vince Terraza is over at first. The crew chief, Ed Crospo, at second. And Reggie Cade over at first. All right, so here we go. Flippy Khalil, the very fast second-year player, he is their center fielder. He will lead things off, and we are underway. First pitch here at 9:05 at Bitty Beard Ballpark. Let's see, 156. Is he a whiffer? He is not, so that means we're going to go to outfield drama here on the first batter of the game. So New England with a pretty good defense out behind them. Let's see, we get a 2-2. Is the center fielder gold? Oh, that is Carty, and he is semi-gold. So no, that is going to fall in for a single, and then a wild throw into second, and Khalil is going to end up at second base on the air. So a hit, and he'll advance on the E8. And just like that, the Brawlers are in business. Let's see, and we will go to the chemistry chart for the second at-bat. This will be Alex Brown. He is the designated hot batter tonight for the Brawlers. But we're on the chemistry chart. Both teams semi-harmonious. Let's see, 1-5 gets the dot. Pitching team harmony, yes. Outfielder makes a sliding grab of a looping liner for the out. All right, so we'll say that he lines it to center field, and Cardi will make up for his boneheaded play before. So there we go, 1 out, but a runner at second, a very fast runner. Batting third will be the third baseman, Bill Kettle. Bill Kettle, not known for his glove work, but a pretty good bat here in the third spot. 1-3-6, ace. No, I'm still getting used to De La Rosa not being an ace. Let's see, whiffer or cold. He's a semi-whiffer. Gets the dot. That is our first strikeout of the night. So K goes up in the outfield. And now we've got 2 outs. And Flippy Khalil still at second base. Here comes the catcher, Damaso Aceves. A powerful bat batting cleanup. Let's see. Workman, no. Whiffer, no. That is going to be a ground out to third, and that will do it. So a leadoff single, and then a error put a runner in scoring position with nobody out, but then the next 3 batters go down in order. So 1 hit, no runs, 1 runner left on base. Chicago nothing, and New England coming up to bat. All right, so starting things off, we are going to go to the experience chart. And JB Weems is a full prospect. Sean Carty is a semi-prospect. All right. Yes, the the hot K goes up. All right. So here on the experience chart for the first batter for New England, 2-3. Prospect pitcher, yes. Momentary lapse in focus. Batter drives a pitch into the outfield for a single, unless we have the delta symbol, which we do. So Sean Carty is going to get the party started with a leadoff double. And New England will get the leadoff runner into scoring position here in the first. And a different lineup here tonight for New England. JB Weems is a left-handed pitcher, so that means that our smoking hot DH, Mike Kettle, is on the bench here tonight as the game starts. He will be available to pinch hit, however. So Omar Tovar, our second baseman, he will be batting second here tonight. Normally he is further down on the order. Let's see if he can drive in that first run. 3-4-5, iron catcher. No, Aceves is a gold glove catcher. He does not have a good eye. That is going to be a strikeout for the first out. And we're going to go to the right now charts. So the pitcher, JB Weems, he will be semi-hot, and Corbin Young will be neutral. Here is the pitch. No dots, so they're both going to be neutral. Let's see, 3-6. Cold pitcher, no, is going to be a pop-up to the catcher. So Young goes fishing and pops up. The catcher comes down with it, and now New England in danger of stranding a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Here comes Dexter Ford, playing in left field for us tonight. Let's see if he can drive in this run. Let's see, 4-6-6. Control. He's semi-control, got the dot. That is the bad control. So the pitch is red. A single into left field. And with 2 outs, Carty is going to come around to score. And there we go. Dexter Ford with a nice clutch 2-out single drives in the first run of the game. 1-0, New England on top. All right, so the inning continues. Here comes our DH for tonight, Trevor Boston. Ooh, and we do a runner at first. Let's see, 1-3-6, ace, no. Whiffer or cold. He is not a whiffer and he's not cold. So infield drama. Hot shot on the infield. Let's see, 2-5. The second baseman, iron. That is Brown. No, he is neutral. So just a routine bouncer for the ground out. 4-3 if you're scoring at home, and that will end the inning, but not before New England is able to put a run up on the board. So 2 hits, 1 run, 1 left on, and it is 1-0 New England as we head to the second inning. All right, let's take a beverage break here tonight. Time to break out a little bit of the bubbly. Welcome to everybody joining me in the chat room. We have a lot of AFR members in the chat room. Appreciate your support. All right, so here in the second inning, have the middle of the order coming up for Chicago. Vince Hairston is going to lead things off, the left fielder for the Brawlers. 1-5-5. Oh, but he is a slugger and not a home run king, so he's going to get under 1 and a shallow fly into center field for the first out. De La Rosa, his curveball there got a little bit too much of the plate, but Hairston not able to make him pay for it. Now here comes Hutch Hoiby, who is the shortstop for Chicago, as well as having one of the best names in all of Baseball America. 2-6-6. Let's see, nobody on first. He is not the leadoff batter, so that'll be a fly out into right field. And 2 quick outs. Here comes Roman Rogers, first baseman for Chicago. Let's see, 2-4-4, ace, no, champion, no. So a ground out to short. And 1-2-3, go Chicago. Here in the top of the second, we'll head to the bottom half with New England still on top, 1-0. Here in the bottom half, we'll have our catcher Dominic Tazi leading things off here. Weems kicks and delivers. 1-3-6. He is not an ace. Tazi is a whiffer, though, so that is going to be a strikeout. Strikeout number 2 for JB. Jimmy Pastor getting a start tonight in right field. He platoons and comes in against left-handed starters. Let's see, 1-5-6, whiffer. He is a semi-whiffer, but the dot says no, so he's going to drive one into the outfield. Let's see, 5-6 is the left fielder, iron. Hairston, no, he is neutral. Let's see, so just a looping fly ball lands in his glove for the fly out. 2 quick outs. And now that'll bring up Porfirio Conti, our shortstop for New England. And let's see if he can keep the inning going. 1-3-4, gold catcher. Oh, Aceves is, yes, he is. So he is going to frame a borderline pitch for the backwards K. 3 strikeouts now for Weems. And that will end the second inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. We'll head to the third. 1-0 New England. Kraz is saying he's been watching a lot of minor league baseball with the crazy promotions. Yes, minor league baseball really is where it's at for entertainment in the stadium. A dizzy bat race. Oh my goodness. An orc baseball bat too. I'd go see that. Here in the third, the 8-9-1 batters coming up for Chicago. Cesar Trevino, the DH for the Brawlers, will lead things off. 2-4-6, double control. Yes, he has double control. So Trevino is going to ground back to the mound for the first out, and then Funderburk will ground out to short for 2 quick outs. The lineup flips over to Flippy, who has the only hit so far tonight for Chicago. Led off with a single, advanced to second on the error by Cardi, but then was stranded at second. 1, 4, 6. That is a flash check, and yes, put another K on the board. The second K of the evening for De La Rosa will end the third. And 1, 2, 3 goes Chicago. We'll head to the bottom half. Minutemen still on top, 1-0. Let's see. What's the fake rat thing? It's okay if it's a fake rat. Oh my goodness! Wow. I don't know if I want to have a rat promotion at a baseball game. I don't know. All right, here comes Hector Avellaneda. He is our second hot batter in the lineup, as he has the hot till further notice quality going on right now. So batting ninth for us and playing at third. And there's the 1, 2, 3. So Weems still fresh. He will get the strikeout. Number 4 for him already. And we'll go back to the top of the order. Here comes Sean Carty, who did get the party started back in the first. A leadoff double came around to score on an RBI single for the only run of the game so far. 2, 3, 3, ace or star. He does not get the dot. Slugger. Oh, hey, and Sean Carty is going to continue the party, and he is going to launch one over the left field wall for a solo bomb. And just like that, it is 2-0. New England on top. Sean Carty with his second hit of the night. And it is a solo bomb. All right. So that will bring up Tovar. 1 out, bases empty. Tovar a strikeout victim in his first at bat. Let's see, this is a fresh check. Still has the fresh quality, so yes, that'll be a ground out to short for the second out. So Weems settles down after the solo shot by Carty. Now here comes Corbin Young. Young popped out to the catcher in his first at bat. 3, 5, 6, same, no. So he's going to go opposite field, drive one down the line for a 2-out single. Fourth hit of the night for the Minutemen. There we go. I like that. Free hot dogs at the Medfield Diner for that. All right, here comes Dexter Ford, who had an RBI single back in his first plate appearance. 2 out, 1 on, 1 run already in. 1-4-5. He is not a struggler, so that will just be a ground out to the first baseman. He'll take to the bag himself for the out to retire the side. But New England able to put across one more run thanks to the solo shot by Carty, and it is now 2-0 New England as we head into the fourth inning. Oh, yeah, I should come up with some some middle of the game promotions for the fictional world when somebody hits a home run. All right, I'll for the next game I'll have something like that going on. So here in the fourth, we'll have the 2, 3, and 4 batters coming up. De La Rosa just 1 hit so far on the night. 1, 2, 6. Oh, and we are in the fourth, so he's only semi-fresh. Does not get the dot. Brown is not a sad sack, so that is going to be a single past the second baseman. And that will be the second hit of the night. And we're going to go to the right now chart. So De La Rosa will be semi-cold, as well as Kettle, because Kettle struck out in his first at-bat. All right. Robert has joined us, fresh off of his season selection show. I definitely will go back and cast my vote, Robert. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so here we go on to the right now chart. Let's see, hot batter, no. So that is going to be a ground out to short, and with the lead die of a 1, that is going to be a 6-4-3 double play. Pitcher's best friend will get us out. Or sorry, that will be the second out. That'll clear the bases. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot to. Wait a minute. Where are we now? Why did I tap the outs? But now there's 2 out. Okay. Small technical difficulties with my scoreboard. All right, so 2 out. Base is empty now for the catcher, Demiso Aceves. Aceves, ground out victim in his first at bat. Let's see, 4-5-5 flash. Yes, so that is going to be a strikeout. Put another hot K up on the board. That is the 3rd strikeout for De La Rosa, and that will end the 4th inning, or the top of the 4th rather. Still 2-0. New England on top. So the leadoff single comes to naught for Chicago. And their struggles continue at the plate. Let's see, here in the bottom of the 4th, we'll have the middle of our order coming up. I would strike out on purpose. So our DH Boston is going to lead things off. Boston ground out in his first at bat. 1-4-4. Here is the flash check. So he's a semi-flash, so yes, but this is also a umpire check. Frank Kazi is semi-questionable, so we'll need to roll the decider die again. So a dot, he calls him out. A blank, he issues ball 4. And he will call ball 4. The home crowd will like that. And Chicago manager Hart's going to do some shouting from the dugout. Weems shakes his head. Leadoff runner is aboard on the walk. The first walk issued by Weems. Here comes the catcher, Tazi. He struck out in his first at-bat. 2-4-5. He is not a hero, so he is going to get under one and pop out to second base. They'll call the infield fly roll. And there is 1 out, and we will go to the experience chart. And this will be prospect versus semi-prospect yet again. So here we go. Jimmy Pastor, he is 0 for 1 tonight. James, I just saw your comment. No, it's oh, well, let's see. Oh, well, yeah, I guess a blank he would not be questionable. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you are absolutely right. Because he was a semi-questionable, so it was a blank. So that means he wouldn't be. Okay, no, all right, we will change that. We'll give him credit for the K. A backwards K. Actually, a second backwards K then. So there'll be 2 outs now. All right, never let it be said that I cheat for my home team. Good catch. All right, so here now Conti is going to come up with the bases empty and 2 outs. All right. Let's see. Conti 0 for 1. Or no, sorry. Pastor is still up to bat. Pastor is 0 for 1. Let's see. So 1, 2, 5. Struggler, no. Patient, no. That will be a ground out to third. Doesn't get the dot for the whiffers. So 1, 2, 3 goes New England. And it is still 2-0 as we head into the middle innings. Nice pitcher's duel going on between the #1 starters for each squad. All right, here in the 5th, it's going to be Hairston, Hoiby, and Rogers due up. None of them have gotten on base so far tonight. Here's Hairston leading things off. 2-4-4 ace, no. Champion, no. That'll be a ground out to short for the first out. Here comes Hutch, Hoiby. Hutch flew out to right field in his first at bat. 2-2-6, batter hit by pitch. No, he is not the cleanup batter, so that will be fly out to left field. Let's see if he gets the whiffer quality. He does not, so fly out to left field for the second out. 2 quick outs. Here comes the first baseman, Rogers. He ground out in his first plate appearance. 2-5-5, star, yes. So a strikeout to end the inning. End the inning again for the second inning in a row. So, or actually, third inning in a row, he's going to end it with a strikeout. So 1-2-3 goes Chicago. And it remains 2-0 as we head to the bottom half of the 5th. Let's see. He's going to play the... Oh, Kraz is still doing some promotions in the stands. I see. All right, good work, Kraz. Oh, and there is some activity in the bullpen for the Brawlers. Let's see, I'll get those guys at the top. Pruitt and Sasaki are going to start warming up in the pen. So double barrel action, lefty and a righty. Ready to go. All right, so here in the bottom of the 5th, we have the 8, 9, and 1 batters coming up. Conti and Avellaneda, both 0 for 1 and have both struck out. Let's see, 1-3-5. This is going to be an umpire roll. So to the umpire chart, we have the bases empty. Let's see, 1-1. Is there a respected umpire at first? There is not. So, close play, and the umpire is going to call the batter safe, and they're going to award him an infield hit. So, Conti legs one out on an infield single. Bang, bang play over at first, and Conti is aboard. All right, that will bring up Avellaneda, who struck out in his first appearance, despite his hot bat. Well, I guess with a lead, we'll just let him swing away. Oh, and triple ones. Let's see. He is not an ace. Oh, he is a semi-scrapper and gets the dot. That would have been a home run, but instead it's going to be a double into right field. So the 6 hit will put runners at second and third. Yeah, lead die 1, runner at first does not score on a double. All right, so back-to-back hits have put runners in scoring position, and we are back to the top of the lineup. And Sean Carty, who was on fire tonight with a double and a home run, is coming up to the plate. All right, the Biddy Beer Ballpark crowd on its feet cheering. Let's see, James, let me know if, oh, well, there we go. And he is making his way out to the mound and does not waste any time. He is making the quick hook here, and Pruitt will come on. So that will do it for Weems. Weems, he goes 4+ innings, does not record an out here in the 5th inning, and he is going to leave quite a mess for Pruitt. All right, so Son Carty comes up to the plate. James, let me know if any special strategy you want to use, or just pitch away to Sean. Or if you want to walk him, I'll take another bit of the bubbly. All right, do it with Pruitt. You can do it with Pruitt. You're gonna intentionally walk him. Okay. So Carty will get the intentional pass to load the bases. And that will bring Omar Tovar to the plate. All right. Oh, I like that. The Patriot prance in the middle of the 6th for a mascot race. I like that. I wish I knew somebody that did animation. I would hire him to to do that. All right, so here we go. Bases are full of Minutemen. And nobody out. So here comes Tovar. He is 0 for 2 so far on the night. Here is the pitch. 1-4-5. That is going to be... Oh, let's see. Oh, no, he's a workman. So that is going to be a ground out for a double play. I believe the run scores... bases loaded. Yeah, double play and the runner on third scores. So they'll trade the 2 outs and give up the run. So we'll end up with a runner at third and 2 outs and 1 run in. So Tovar grounds into the double play. But a run does come in. All right, so now 2 outs. And here comes Corbin Young. Young 1 for 2 on the evening. Let's see. With a single and a pop out to the catcher. All right, 5-5-6. Ooh, boy. He is not an ace. Young is not a sad sack. So that is going to be a double into right field. So that will easily score Avellaneda. And Young with an RBI double. Another RBI with 2 outs. And the score is now 4-0. Let's see. So that will close the books on Weems. He'll be charged with all 4 hits, or all 4 runs rather. All right, here comes Dexter Ford. He is 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Oh, and we're gonna have another call to the pen. Sasaki is going to come in to face the lefty Ford. All right, so Pruitt will go 2/3 of an inning. He did get the double play, but gave up the RBI double. And now Sasaki will come in to try to close out the inning. Still got a runner in scoring position. All right, so Dexter Ford digs in. And here is the pitch from Sasaki. 1-5-6. Let's see, Ford is not a whiffer. So that is going to be outfield drama. Shot into the outfield. Let's see, 3-6. Is the left fielder stoic? That is Hairston. He is semi-stoic. The dot says yes. So he is not going to get there. That is going to fall in for a single. So Young is going to come around to score, going on contact with 2 outs. And Ford will get his second RBI of the night. And it is 5-0. New England on top. And the pitching woes continue for the Brawlers. Yeah, James, you were a decider dot away from your semi-stoic outfielder getting that. And we're going to go to the experience chart now for Boston's at-bat. So Sasaki neutral, Boston a full icon. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen, right? With do you want to stay with Sasaki for this last at bat? If you bring in a reliever, it would cancel the player experience role. All right, so we are going to have another... oh, yes, you want to leave him in. Okay. All right, so here we go. Boston digging in. Let's see, Boston is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. 1-2. Is it an icon batter? Yes, it is. Draws on his experience, launches a highlight reel blast into left field. We're going to go to the fence chart. Boston is a full slugger. So, rolling on the slugger fence chart, and oh, doctor, he tattooed that one, and it is long, deep, gone, and out of here. A monumental blast by Boston has just put this game potentially out of reach. A 2-run bomb. And there is the crooked number up on the board. As the relief squad for Chicago cannot get this last out of the inning. And, oh, goodness. So Tazi will now come up to bat. The catcher for New England, he is 0 for 2. A strikeout and a pop-out. Let's see, check that dice tray. I know, I'm so glad I got a dice tower that now no one can complain about how I roll the dice. And it's also a nice dice tower. And it travels well too. It breaks down really easily. All right. So James, are we going to stick with Sasaki to still try to get that last out? Because I guess now you got to start thinking about game number 2 in the series. Okay. All right. So Sasaki stays in. Tazi comes up. Base is empty. 2 outs, but 5 runs are in. Let's see. 2, 4, 5. He is not a hero, so he is going to pop out. And that will finally do it. The 3rd out of the inning. But not before 5 runs are put up on the board. Let's see. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. 5 runs. And nobody left on. And we will go to, let's see, the top of the 6th. And we will be on the experience chart for this at-bat. So De La Rosa is still in there. Has a 2-hit shutout going on. De La Rosa semi-icon. Trevino a full icon. 4-6 is the roll. Icon pitcher does not get the dot. So this is going to be a hard shot to shallow right field. A great play by the first baseman to the pitcher gets the out. So Trevino is out on a bang-bang 3-1. 1 down, nobody on for Funderburk. Funderburk 0 for 1 so far on the night. 3-3-5. Let's see, Wild knows he has sad sack. He is not. He's a full utility. So that is going to be a single into right field. And, oh, he would have got a stolen base, but we got the dot, so. But a runner on base, and that's what Chicago needs. They're going to start chipping away at the 7-0 lead. All right. Oh, and thank you, Kraz, for the nice shout out to all of our veterans. Excellent. Yes, that's one thing I was I'm excited to hear about in our board game community is we do have a lot of veterans in our midst. So yes, thank you to all of my fellow veterans who have served our country. All right. Let's see. It looks like we have Bob is here. Richard is also a veteran. Awesome, guys. Thank you for your service. Here we go. Top of the order coming up for, or sorry, not top of the order. Back to the top of the order, I should say. One out, one on. And, oh, and there's the 1-5-5 roll again, but again, it's to a batter without the home run king. So Khalil will fly out to shallow center field for the second out. That kind of night for Chicago. All right. James, thank you for your service. Awesome. Here is Brown. 2-4-6. That's a control check. And he has got double control. But we'll just need one of them. And Brown will ground out to the mound. 1-3. So 1-2-3 goes Chicago here in the top of the 6th. And it remains 7-0 as we head to the bottom half of the inning. So here in the bottom half, we'll have the bottom of the order coming up for New England. Pastor, Conti, Avellaneda. All right, let's see. And Sasaki's going to stay out on the mound. The manager says, We need some innings now. We just need some outs. So Sasaki will be semi-fresh. Let's see. 'Cause he gave up. Only 2 runs so far. All right. So here we go. Pastor up there, and there's a 2-4-5 roll again. He is not a hero, so that will be a pop out to the second baseman. 1 out. And we will go to the experience chart for the next at-bat. Conti, a full icon. Sasaki is neutral. Here is the roll. 1-5. Oh, and I guess I didn't even need the decider down. 1-5. Prospect batter, no. So that is going to be a single. So the 10th hit of the night for New England, and that is Conti's second hit of the evening. So now 1 on, 1 out for Avellaneda. Avellaneda with a double and a run scored to go along with a strikeout. Conti over at first. Let's see, 4-6-6. Oh, that's the bad control. He has semi-control, and the dot says yes, so that is going to be a single into left field. Let's see, Conti. He is semi-stoic. But this time he is not going to be stoic, so he will motor over to third on the hit. And now we've got runners at the corners, and back to the top of the order. Here comes Sean Carty. Carty has not been retired tonight. A double, a solo homer, and has been intentionally walked. So, Sasaki looking to get that inning-ending double play. Deals from the stretch. 1-2-5. Struggler. He is a semi-struggler, and there is the dot. So we are going to the fence chart. And Carty is a full slugger. Oh, boy. So here is the shot, and it is going to be a double. So Carty with his 3rd extra base hit of the night. He is going to drive in 1 run. And we will end up with runners at 2nd and 3rd. And it is 8-0 The hit parade continues for New England. And Chicago can just not buy it out. I wish I could save some of these runs. The last series of games that I rolled out for April, I lost the last game 1-0. Could have used a couple of these runs then. Let's see. So we are going to get a pitching change, and it is going to be Jordan Waddle who will come out of the pen. So the fourth pitcher of the night. So Sasaki is going to go, let's see, 2/3 of an inning? Yeah, because he got the last out of the fifth and then just one out here. So 2/3 of an inning for Sasaki. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. 3 runs, but he is responsible for both runners on base, so we can't close the book on him just yet. All right, so here we go. Runners at second and third, 1 out, 1 run already in. Let's see, Tovar, he is... Wait, is he the only batter who hasn't got a hit tonight? Oh, no, there's 3 batters that haven't got a hit. He is 0 for 3 with a strikeout, a ground out, and ground into a double play. Let's see what happens. 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. That is going to be a strikeout. So Waddle comes in and strikes out Tovar. And we're going to go to the right now chart. We are into the 6th, so Waddle will be hot. Young, who got a double in his last at-bat, he will be hot as well. All right, so Young against Waddle, both of them hot. Let's see, 2-4, hot batter, yes. Reaches for an outside pitch and connects on a bloop single over the shortstop. Just that kind of a night. That will score another run. Young will get an RBI single. Carty will have to hold at third on the shallow hit. And it is 9-0. All New England here tonight. Oh boy! Here comes Dexter Ford. Ford, 2 for 3 rather, with 2 singles. 1, 4, 5. Oh, and that's the struggler roll. So that's going to be a wild pitch, as Waddle is a full struggler. So that means that Carty is going to come in to score on the wild pitch. And let's see, that will close the books on Sasaki, as he's going to be charged with he's going to be charged with 5 runs. Ouch. Although I guess only 4 of them would be earned because of the wild pitch. So you can close the books on Sasaki. All right, so Ford's still up to bat. Young now at second base after the wild pitch. Let's see, 1, 3, 6. He is not an ace. Ford, he is not a whiffer, and he's not cold. So infield drama. Let's see, 1, 4. The first baseman, Iron. He is semi-iron. Gets the dot. Slow reaction. Ball sails past him for a single into right field. Let's see. And with 2 outs, that means that the runner is going to score from second base. So Ford sneaks one past the first baseman. Young will come around to score. And it is 10-0. Oh boy. Let's see, wait, did I not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, sorry, 11-0. All right, and then we will go to the chemistry chart for the next at bat. Oh goodness. And yes, we're still in the bottom of the ninth. So Boston coming up to bat now. Oh, that's easy for me to say. Boston got a 2-run bomb in his last at bat. Both teams are still semi-harmonious. So here we go. Gets the dot. So both teams are going to be happy. Batting team harmony. Focused batter waits on his pitch for a base on balls. So we'll have runners at first and second now. And again, an inning that just will not end for Chicago. Here comes the catcher, Tazi. As Grant Fines joins us in the chat room. Welcome, Grant. Grant is our commissioner of the Co-op League. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate all the work you do behind the scenes for our Co-op League. All right, let's see. So Tazi is 0 for 3 on the night. He struck out and popped out to the second baseman twice. Let's see. 2, 3, 6 is not double control. That is going to be another walk, right? Yeah, he's double flash. So Waddle has now walked the bases, loaded. So nowhere to put Pastor. 4 runs already in this inning, 11-0. The crowd getting its money's worth here at Biddy Beer Ballpark. Let's see, Pastor has also not gotten a hit tonight. He is 0 for 3. All right, here we go. Bases loaded, 2 outs. 1-2-2. Workman, no. Is he a champ or whiffer? He's a semi-whiffer, doesn't get the dot, so that's going to be a line out to third, and that is how the inning will end. Oh, goodness. Let's see. So, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 runners left on, and it is 11-0 as we head to the 7th inning. All right, so here in the 7th, De La Rosa is still not giving up a run, so he is still semi-fresh, so we'll let him stay in. Maybe we'll have a fully rested bullpen as we go into Game 2 of the series. But still has some work cut out for him. We'll have the heart of the order coming up here. The number 3 batter, Bill Cottle, will lead things off. 2-2-4, pitching at home. He sure is. So pop out to short for the first out. Cottle retired. Here comes the catcher, Aceves. Aceves 0 for 2 on the night with a ground out and a strikeout. Oh, let's see, 3, 4, 6 is he is not eager. So that is going to be a walk. And a runner is aboard. We will go to the chemistry chart for Hairston's at-bat. All right, so both teams semi-harmonious. Runner, one on, 1 out. 3-4, batting team harmony. Yes. Waits for his pitch. Smacks a single into the outfield. So that is going to be the 4th hit of the night, and it'll put runners at the corners. All right, so De La Rosa trying to power through here. Maybe starting to get a little winded. I guess we'll get somebody warmed up in the pen. We'll get let's see. Well, I guess I'll get Spencer Spiegel warmed up. He's our long reliever who doesn't get a lot of work. De La Rosa is still at 4 Ks. He has not been relying on his fastball tonight. He's been letting his defense behind him do the work. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts for De La Rosa. All right, here comes Hutch Hoiby. 1 out, runners at the corners. Hoiby 0 for 2 on the night. 1, 4, 5. He is not a struggler. That is going to be a ground out to third, and they will go around the horn. 5, 4, 3. Double play will end the inning. The pitcher's best friend, and that's how we will head to the stretch. So no runs, 1 hit, and I guess it would be 1 stranded after the double play, and it's still 11-0 as we head into the 7th inning stretch. Ooh, all right, so it is time for the uke. Here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanut and cracker jack. I don't care if I ever get back. So let's root for the Minutemen. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Here we go. All right. So a very happy Biddy Beer crowd as we head into the bottom of the 7th. And it is all New England here tonight, 11-0. All right. Thank you everybody for the applause. As Keith Avalone has joined us in the chat room. Welcome, Keith. Thanks for tuning in. All right, Freebird. That'll be the encore after the show. Thank you. All right, James, let me know. Do you want to leave Waddle in, or do you want to bring in another pitcher? Let's see. Waddle would be still be semi-fresh, as he came in, right. He got the last 2 outs of the last inning, so leave him in. All right. So Jordan Waddle out there to try to mop up, and he'll have the 8, 9, and 1 batters due up here. Conti's had himself a nice little night. 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. 2, 3, 4. Runners on base, no. Is he a hot batter? He's the designated cold batter, so no. He will pop out to third for the first out. So 1 down. Base is empty for Hector Avellaneda. Avellaneda also 2 for 3 with a double and a single and 2 runs scored. 2, 3, 3. Ace or star, no. Not a slugger, so that'll be a fly out to center field. And there are 2 outs. We'll go to the top of the order. Here comes Sean Carty. Boy, what a night he has had. 2 doubles, a solo homer, 3 runs scored, and 2 RBIs. 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. He is going to strike out. And he will be retired for the first time tonight. So 1, 2, 3 goes New England in the bottom of the 7th. So it remains 11-0 as we head to the 8th inning. I think that's the first time it's been a 1, 2, 3 for quite a while. For the Chicago pitchers. All right, and here in the top of the 8th, we will have a pinch hitter. Now batting for the shortstop Hutch Hoiby will be Evan Johnstone, number 26. All right, so let me mark that Hoiby is out. And I'm assuming that Johnstone will playing. He's going to be playing first. Okay. Okay. Sorry, you want to leave Hoiby in, and then have Johnstone bat for Rogers. Okay. All right. Scratch that. So Hoiby still comes up. And Johnstone is grabbing a bat in the dugout, getting warmed up to come in for Rogers at first. All right, we'll let De La Rosa stay in and still not giving up a run, so he is still semi-fresh. Bottom half of the order here, Hutch Hoiby is 0 for 3 on the night. 2-4-4, ace, no. Champion, no. Ground out to short unless he's a whiffer. Gets the dot. So that is going to be a strikeout. There we go. We can put another K up on the board. Oh, wait. You know what? I'm sorry. Rogers should have been due up. I didn't flip that. All right. So I forgot to flip him to the bottom of the pile. Let's see. So 2-4-4, not an ace. Johnstone is not a champion, and he still is a semi-whiffer. Okay, so it'll still be a strikeout. All right, so Rogers is out. Johnstone pinch hitting and staying in at first. Okay, sorry about that. This is here in the 8th inning. Okay. All that being said, still 1 out, and base is empty for Trevino. All right, there we go, and another hot K up on the board. The DH Trevino 0 for 2 on the night. Let's see, 3-3-4, ace or star, yes. So pop out to first for the second out. And now here comes Jim Funderburk, also in the running for one of the best names in Baseball America. Funderburk 1 for 2. He has one of the 4 hits tonight for the Brawlers. Lefty against righty, 1-4-5. Struggler, no. That's going to be a ground out to first. And 1-2-3. Go the Brawlers in the 8th inning. What a great game. By De La Rosa here. All right, so in the bottom of the 8th, we'll have the 2, 3, and 4 batters coming up for New England. Let's see, Tovar, he's had kind of a rough night. He is 0 for 4. 2 strikeouts, 2 groundouts, and he has ground out into a double play. So one of the lowlights for the bats, but been overshadowed by everything else. Waddle is going to stay in, so he will no longer be fresh. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye, no. That's going to be a strikeout. So Waddle having himself he's recovered a little bit from when he first came in and kind of threw gasoline on the fire. He is now retired. The last 1, 2, 3? He's retired the last 5 batters that he's faced. Here comes Young. Young 3 for 4 on the night. 2, 3, 6. Double control, no. So that is going to be a walk. So that breaks up that streak. Young on board. 1 out, 1 on for Dexter Ford. Ford is 3 for 4 on the night. Let's see, triple ones. Oh, not an ace, not a scrapper. That is going to be a home run. And Dexter Ford, oh goodness, that's going to be his 5th RBI of the night. And oh my goodness, 13-0 now. Just a embarrassment of runs here tonight for the Minutemen. Wow. A baker's dozen for sure. Here comes Boston. Boston, who has a 2-run homer himself, is also walked and struck out and ground out. Oh my goodness. 2-2-3 wild, no. He is a slugger, so that is going to be a line out to the shortstop for the second out. 2 down now, bases empty. 2 runs already in, though. Here comes the catcher, Dominic Tazi. Tazi yet to get a hit. He has walked on one of his plate appearances, though. 4-5. Workman, no. Patient, no. So that'll be a ground out to first for the out. So 2 runs, 1 hit. Nobody left on. 13-0 as we head to the top of the 9th. All right, so De La Rosa still out on the mound. We will roll to see if he is still semi-fresh. And yes, he is. So, and he'll face the 1-2-3 batters here. Flippy Khalil, who got things going back in the first inning. Single, reached second on an error by Carty, and then was stranded. And then has not reached base since then. He's 1 for 3 on the night. Here we go. De La Rosa deals 1-2-4, and that is a control check. So that means that Khalil is going to ground out to short for the first out. And then we'll play it again as Brown will also ground out to short for the second out. Crowd on its feet. De La Rosa going for a complete game. And Bill Cottle will come up to the plate. Cottle 0 for 3 on the night. Struck out, grounded to a double play, and has popped out. De La Rosa gets the sign, kicks, delivers. 256 struggler, no. Is he a champion or patient? He is not. Well, we're going to have infield drama for what may be the last batter of the game. Hot shot on the infield. 2-4 is a second baseman gold. He's semi-gold and we got the dot. So we're going to end the game on a highlight reel snag as Tovar dives. Hops up on his feet, fires over to first, and they get Cottle by a step to end the game. Oh my goodness. So De La Rosa will go 9 full, a complete game shutout for his first win of the season. And boy, oh boy, I guess we'll have to give co-MVPs to De La Rosa and to Sean Carty, who was really the place setter for everybody tonight and got things going. So there we go. Your final from Bitty Beer Ballpark is New England 13 and Chicago nothing. And New England will go to 5-4 on the season. Chicago will fall to 2-7. All right. Well, thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. Appreciate your stopping by, your support. Big thanks to James for managing Chicago. And extra shout out to all my AFR members here in the channel. If you would like to become a member and help support us in that way, you can click the join button down below for more details. But until next time actually will be Wednesday. We'll wrap up our 1990 World Series with season ticket baseball. Game 7, winner takes all. Can the Reds finally close out the series, or will Oakland repeat as champions? Tune in at 9 o'clock on Wednesday to find out. Until then, my name's Steve. Get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.